This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Hey, you got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
They'll toss it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They grab the early lead. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Grab down the middle. It's awesome. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Hunt over the middle. It's Bishop. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, and it's intercepted right near the goal line. Pass midfield. At the 30, past the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking deep downfield with the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Padrino.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but Even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still needing that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Snags it with throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's awesome. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The brings the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And there's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw on third and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Longhorns churn out another 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He's got the first and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is caught. That's a good tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looking for a man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made. It's out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's awesome. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Sticking with the running game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And hey, the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted, a desperation throw here.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. Look out. Whole different game now. Here we go. That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. He's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. Exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Offense comes back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fight fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Dumps it down to the back. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Leaning on the run game here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.